Hello everyone, Brian Kirby here with TakeAimTV. Today we're going to talk to you about a firearm training technique you can do in the comfort of your own home. This is dry fire practice. Now I know lack of shooting may be boring to some of you, so here's co-host Joseph D'Ambrosia mag dumping a fully automatic M4. Now there's countless benefits of dry fire practice. Not only does it make you a more proficient shooter, but it can help some of you get over some of the fears you have when concealed carrying. There's not a lot of places that allow you to do the things we're going to do in this video. For example, drawing your pistol from the holster, shooting, or doing a mag reload, things like that. Most clubs and ranges prohibit because of the fact of liability and things like that. So it's very nice to get proficient with those kind of movements because that's what you're going to need in life or death. You're going to have to know how to draw your pistol from the holster, get it on target, do a mag change if necessary. These are things you need to know before going out into the field with a loaded pistol. And so doing these techniques at home, getting really proficient with it, doing it on a regular basis because of the fact that you can do it at home and you don't have to pay for ammo, you don't have to go to the range, things like that are really going to make you a better shooter. All right, one of the first steps of dry fire practice is clearing your weapon. You want to make sure you do not have any rounds in the chamber. You want to make sure your magazine is empty, obviously. You want to double check your spare mag that you might be using in your dry fire drill. Right now I have snap caps in. We'll go over those in a second. Do not have any loaded magazines on your body. Don't put your spare, don't put it in the back pocket. Don't even have it in the room. Because if you accidentally pick that up and throw it in the gun and pull the trigger, you're going to have a very serious problem. Because we will be pulling this trigger inside our home. So we want to make sure we are triple safe. One of the things I like to do when dry fire practice, I like to practice drawing from my holster. In a high stress situation, you need to know how to do that. You need to know the movements. You need to have it memorized, something that is just going to automatically happen in a high stress situation because you're going to be panicked, you're going to be scared, and you need to know what to do. So this is where dry fire practice is great because you can practice safely. You don't have to worry about, oh no, what if I mess up? Because you're safe, you're unloaded. This is also a great moment for people who are afraid to carry with one in the chamber to get confident with drawing from a pistol with a loaded chamber. Because if you do it 100 times and not one time did your gun accidentally go off or you accidentally release the firing pin, you'll know that I can carry you that way. It's not going to just go off in my pocket or it's not going to go off when I draw it because I know how to do it properly. So let's get to it. First, let's break it down. Remember, slow is smooth, smooth is fast. So you don't need to rush and do it quick, and you don't need to do that. Go really slow. Break down each step one thing at a time. So up first, clear your garment and expose your weapon. Get a firm grip. Draw it. As soon as you draw, get it pointed at your target. Click your safety off as you're going up, if you have a safety. Get your sight picture, pull the trigger. After you pull the trigger, do not release it. Rack that slide a little bit, and then wait for that reset, and then you can practice your reset. So let's do that again. So put the safety back on. Now I'm doing this with the safety because that's how I carry. I recommend if you have a safety, carry it with it on and learn how to disengage it while you go up to the target. Because I know a lot of guys who, I have a safety, I always have it off. Well, don't do that. Learn how to use it. It's not an extra movement that, oh, you can't get that fine motor skill. Pulling the trigger is a fine motor skill, so I don't want to hear that. You want to be able to do it fluidly. Get that safety off as you're going up. So let's do that again, slow. Try doing all of this while keeping your eyes on the target. So I'm going to pick this mark on the wall over here. Clear your garment. Get a firm grip. Once it clears the holsters, start pointing the gun at your threat, the whole time keeping your finger off the trigger. I have my finger up here. Not once have I put my finger in the trigger guard yet. As I'm driving the gun towards the target, I kick my safety off, get my finger on the trigger, get my sight picture, squeeze it. Do not release it yet. Rack that slide, practice your reset. That's all there is to it. And there's no need to reholster real fast. That's how accidents happen. There's no need to ever jam that gun back in there because that's how you can give an excellent little discharge. So what you want to do, analyze your threat. Is he down? Is he down? There's no reason to get that out. Check your environment, do that, the whole tactical look around. There is a point to it. Once you know that's okay, slowly kick your safety back on, reholster your weapon. Simple. So let's do it one more time, a little faster. Clear your garment, get a firm grip, point the gun at target, get your safety off, sight picture, squeeze the trigger. Reset the weapon, do it again. Simple. And this is a great way to make sure, analyze every time you do it, and do it like 100 times. Do it as many times as you can because every time you get a little bit better, and if you make a mistake, analyze, what did I do wrong? Did I get to the gun too fast? Did I do this too fast? Did I squeeze the trigger too high? For example, I have a shield with a safety trigger. If you squeeze too high, it gets really gritty because you're not pushing that safety down out of the way and it grinds. So you want to make sure you're hitting low and hitting that trigger safety. One more time. Safety on, clear your garment, get your grip, point the gun at the target, sight picture, pull the trigger, reset it. And the reason I do that is I practice so that way I'm not slapping the trigger. So when I squeeze it, I reset it, and then the minute I hear that click, I'm back on it. That prevents me from slapping my trigger and get quicker follow-up shots. Now I'm doing this from appendix carry. This is the Alien Gear Shapeshift holster appendix carry. I'm also have their mag carrier on me, so when we get into more advanced stages of mag carrier. Now what we do is you just do repetitive drills. Just keep doing one step at a time. Sit there, practice. Just practice over and over again, doing that one thing. That way you have it memorized and you can do that all at once. Once you get confident with drawing from the holster and engaging your target, take it up a notch and add movement to the drill. This is another reason dry fire practice is great for this, because it's safe, you're doing it with an unloaded weapon, and you can practice your movements while firing your pistol on your imaginary target. So what I like to do is just keep it simple. You don't need to complicate your steps. You don't need to be doing a special tactical walk, because guess what? In a high stress situation, you're not gonna revert back to your tactical walk. You're gonna work back to whatever you do when you run or something like that. So all of a sudden there's a threat, I draw, I do it while moving, pick my target, and this is where you could just get practice with moving while targeting. Be aware of your environment, make sure you're not tripping, things like that. Once again, another benefit of dry fire practice, you can do magazine changes. This is where snap caps come in nice, and I'll show you why. So what I always do is I start off with my pistol up, just like I was shooting, and I pull that trigger one time and I hear that click of no ammo left, and my slide locks back. Obviously you have to set your pistol up that way. So what I immediately would do, take your finger off the trigger, bring the pistol into your workspace, eject that mag, get your spare mag by indexing it and clearing your garment with the one hand. I use my thumb to do that. Bring it up, slam that magazine forward. You can either do the slide drop like that, or we could do the slingshot method, which I'll show you next, and then you engage your threat. Do that over and over again, and if you get a mistake or you get hung up, say, you go like that, keep going, because in real life, there's no do-over. You don't get to start over because you got messed up. So if you drive through a mistake and then get on and re-engage that threat as fast as you can, that's good. It'll teach you what to do in a scary situation when something doesn't go right. And you'll see that in a lot of our videos where something won't happen or the magazine won't eject right, and we just keep going because we have to train for that. We have to train for mistakes because there's no do-over. And if you get in the habit of, oh, that didn't work, let me start over, you might just do that when you're scared. So you do not want to make a mistake like that. So I'll show you the other way of releasing the slide. So let's do this one more time. I'll do it just a tad bit faster, but I got my pistol out, engaging my threat, pull the trigger, hear that click, slides locked back. So bring it in my workspace, eject that mag, get the spare magazine, clear the garment at the same time, indexing it, slam it forward, pull your hand over the pistol just like this, over it, grip your slide, release, let it go. Pull your hand back, get your target. Simple. And just do that over and over again. Whatever technique you prefer. Some people don't like using the slide release, and sometimes in the shields, they don't work that way. This is a slide lock technically, not a slide release. And if you don't have a well broken in shield, it won't work that way. So you have to do the slingshot method. That's why you see that a lot in my video. That's what I originally trained with, so it just usually instinct, that's what I do. I've shown you drawing from a holster, I've showed you mag changes from concealment. Now I'm just gonna show you what you could simply do, which is just dry firing your pistol. You don't have to do all those techniques. You could just do, I usually start from here, click my safety off, get my sight picture, squeeze the trigger, reset it, wait for that click, pull the trigger again, and just practice keeping my sight picture and keeping the gun from moving as little as possible. And I'll just do that over and over and over again until you become proficient with it. And that doesn't mean you're done. It just means, the next day do the same thing. So I start here, get the safety off, pull that trigger, wait for that click, squeeze it again. That's where you truly will see results at the range. The more you manipulate that trigger and you get used to it, you could say, oh no, I was too high in the trigger, the safety didn't kick off, things like that. That's where dry fire practice can really make you a better shooter. So if you want to give yourself a more consistent draw, be a better shooter, more accurate on the range, then make dry fire practice part of your regular routine. Now doing all this is great, but I highly suggest finding a reputable firearm instructor and taking some classes. I'm not just coming up with this stuff, I didn't make it up. These are things I've learned from quality instructors. So doing these drills and seeking out quality instruction is going to make you a better shooter, and it's going to make you more confident, and it's going to make you safer out there. Like I said, start slow. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. And speed will come with repetition. The more you do it, the faster you'll get, and you won't even realize it. But make sure you start slow. If you start fast, you'll just get sloppy. Concentrate on form, concentrate on your grip, concentrate on every little tiny movement, and then when you master all those, you all of a sudden notice how fast you're really going. So don't think, I want to be fast, I want to be fast. Do not start that way, because you'll just be fast and sloppy and inaccurate. That doesn't do anybody any good. So remember, start slow, memorize each technique, memorize each little movement, make sure you're doing everything, be cognizant of everything you do, and that'll make you a better shooter. I hope you enjoyed this in-depth review on dry fire training. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and Twitter. I'm Brian Kirby with TakeAimTV. Please remember, stay aware, carry often, and we'll see you next time.